Hello everybody. I hope you're okay. So now in this video, I'm gonna be checking functions now. My favorite hyperbolic graph. So now this is a sketch. The graph is undefined because it doesn't have values. A over x plus p plus q. Then now this is the domain that they gave us. Remember the domain of a parabola, it is what? X element of real numbers, whereby x does not include what? The x asymptote. So meaning that in this case, the x asymptote, it is what? It is 1. Now we are just taking some notes because this means that now from negative infinity up to 1, and then from 1 up to positive infinity, basically 1 it is not included there. Okay, so now we go on again. This is what we have there. So I do not have, I'm not given the y asymptote, I'm just given the x asymptote to be 1, as I've already told you there. Now it passes a point at 1 there. Now they say that write down the value of p. Okay, now since they want the value of p, you know the story about the value of p, guys. You know that very well. So in 5.1, you know that we usually say x plus p equals to 0, therefore x equals to minus p. But you know that now what we basically have here, it is 1. So it means that now p it is equals to minus 1, because now you know that now since you know that p has to do with what? X asymptote, right? Now the x asymptote here, it is 1. And now what's going on there? You know that now when it is 1 there, it means that it has been already solved. So it means that now it's 1 equals to minus p. Therefore, that's when I have p equals to minus 1 there. The second one says, determine the equation of the horizontal asymptote. And now, oh, I omitted this one. There is a line of symmetry of f, and it is x minus 3 passing through the points there. Now, since they want the horizontal asymptote, I can now utilize the what? The line of axis of symmetry. Y equals to x minus 3. At which point, because it's a straight line, it's a graph, I'm just going to take this point there. I know that now at this point, x is equals to 1, but y it's unknown. X it is equals to 1, right? Then now my y it is equals to negative 2. So now the horizontal asymptote, it is negative 2. Now calculate the value of a. You know that now y equals to a over x plus p plus q. Y it is equals to a over x minus 1 minus 3. You know, right? Now let's just choose a point. Choosing a point 1 and 0. What we call 0 and 1. I'm checking this point here because at that point x is 0. So 1 equals to a over negative 1 negative 3. Negative 3 plus 1 is 4. Therefore, a it is equals to negative 1. Since a it is negative 1, it is also confirming with you that now the graph is lying in the what? Second and fourth quadrant because of the shape. You know the shapes, right? Because a is negative there. Now going on now. For which values of x is f of x greater or equals to 0? When you are now talking about these questions now, we are basically referring to the values of x whereby the graph it is above the x-axis, because now they are saying that now f of x greater or equals to 0. Now the first thing first, you must find the x-intercept of this graph because you do not have the x-intercept. You know the x-intercept, we let y equals to 0. Now the a is negative 2. Is it negative 2? It's negative 4. I made a mistake there. It's negative 4, ne? Negative 4 over x minus 1 minus 3. So 0 equals to negative 4 over x minus 1 minus 3. 3 equals to negative 4 over x minus 1. Then now 3x minus 3 equals to negative 4. 3x equals to negative 4 plus 1 minus 1. Therefore, x equals to minus 1 over 3. So where is minus 1 over 3? Minus 1 over 3, it is somewhere here. And since it is saying greater or equals to 0, there's something I want to show you guys. At this point, can you see that this is whereby the graph it is what? Above the x-axis. Where again is the graph above the x-axis? We are just basically checking the x values. The second x value that I have, it is 1. Can you see what I'm talking about? Because I'm just checking the regions whereby now the graph it is above 0. Can you see what I'm trying to tell you guys? I hope you now see what's going on now. So now, since the 2 points I have, it is negative 1 over 3 and 1, I'm just going to have x and then 1. This is the final answer. Now, the final question says, graph f undergoes a transformation to h. Okay, it's a transformation. The domain and the range are the same. But now, the fh prime of x, which is the derivative of h, is a negative on its domain. You know the domain deals with what? X values. So that means only one thing. It means that now there is a reflection in the line x it is equals to 1. Because you know that now x it is equals to 1, it is this line that we have, right? Then now that's how it is. Oh, we already described it. Okay, so now that's all guys with question 5 of November 2024 maths paper 1 November, yeah, functions. Okay, I hope you enjoyed guys. Thank you very much. We'll meet on the other video.